and welcome. Hello and welcome. Right, after that quick audio check, we can get on with the stream. So, today, we are going to play some more PC Builder Simulator. I did do some earlier, but halfway through the day, while I was playing some games, I had a thought. I wanted to play more of this game. And I thought, well, I can't miss a bit, can I? I can't put it off camera. And since I might not be streaming the next 2 days, depending on how I feel, I thought, well, why not fit in a bonus one now? I can upload it on Tuesday, so get some more uploads to the channel. So, you know, why not have some time to kill? So, for the next hour and a half, we're going to be playing PC Building Simulator. Or maybe an hour, I don't know. 6:37 now, something in, you know, about an 8 o'clock finish. So, right, let's get started. So you guys do seem to like it. In the last episode I did earlier today, I had a viewer for the whole stream that was there, so really cool about that. And I am now I've got this is with the good FPS, I am really getting into this game and I love it. So I think it's time for us to get on with it. So we've got a number of different things to do here. So this was the one I haven't got the parts for yet. This one I'm going to go with straight away because I have the parts for it. So let's get on with it. So let me guess, I have to clean out the dust. Yeah. So I need to upgrade to 16 gig, and I need to upgrade the CPU in it. So right. So what do I need to do? We can press there, do we? Yes. So yeah, just clean out the dust from here. There you go, all done. So next job, this should be quite easy. Upgrade to 16 gigs of RAM. Now I reckon there will be a RAM that's available. We do have, oh there you go, lovely. We have a used team group part that is exactly the same as the one in here. So that will be good. This belongs to Dave.Marsden. Right. We'll quickly check. Right, Dave Marsden. Here you go. Just saying it's urgent, they're really not bothered. Okay. So, memory. There you go, that was very simple, so didn't have to spend any money on that. So, right, now onto the CPU. I'm not sure what CPUs I've got there at the moment. So this is an AMD. I got an AMD Ryzen 5 there. Oh, I don't. I have so many of these. So I need an AMD Ryzen 5 at the moment for this PC. So, where is it? CPU processors. We want an AMD Ryzen 5 because at the moment they've got this one, so we want the AMD Ryzen 5 in there. An upgrade on the previous one. That. So there you go. I don't warm. Won't buy it yet because I don't know what other parts we're going to need for these other. So this is another upgrade. That's the 3D Mark score. So I think that one I reckon I'll actually have enough for at the moment already. This is one of those really irritating cases. Honestly, these cases drive me nuts. So, no, not thermal paste. There you go. Even though I'm not asked to blow out the dust, I want to, because it drives me insane. Like, you can't work on a PC properly that's covered in dust. I'll just check the audio is working a minute. Yeah, it's working fine. So, what? So this, oh man, this thing's score is rubbish. So, how much RAM? Oh yeah, I forgot, it doesn't measure RAM. So the processor, I think, is going to be the main thing that's at fault here. If I realistically look at it, it's going to be, I reckon it'll be the processor. No! It's got an AMD Ryzen 5 in it. Okay, so that's not the problem then, is it, obviously? That obviously was not the problem. So, this PC is from Visible Christopher. So let's have a look. Visible Christopher. Said it runs slow. That's interesting. What I'll have a go at, because people would say it runs slow, that's an indication that all they need to be for their PC is a virus scan. I've noticed that sometimes, if they say it runs slow, indication of that. Oh look, they have Rocket League. Can I play Rocket League? Can I play Rocket League? Permission denied. I wish you could play Rocket League, that'd be cool. Even if it was just like a stupid sort of like arcadey version. I'd love if they implemented that, even on your own if you did that on your own PC. Okay, cool. Right, so I'm gonna, yeah, as I thought. So that might even improve the 3D Mark score. It hasn't. I mean, you would have thought it would make it run less sluggish, but... So that was part of the problem. Right, I think, obviously, the fault's going to be with the graphics card, because they've got an AMD Ryzen 5. It is the good one. It's the good model. So I reckon the fault is with the graphics. So how much VRAM have we got, and what's the budget? So, VRAM at the moment, in this very graphics card, only 2 gig of VRAM, it's not worth a lot. So it's not even a proper Nvidia one, so it is clearly the letdown there. The budget is 165. There just happens to be a 4 gig VRAM that costs 165 that's being recommended to me. There just happens to be that, isn't there? Alright, so I reckon a 4 gig VRAM, that will brighten it up a bit. So I reckon that's the 2 jobs for today. So get next day delivery done on that. And I'll have to skip to tomorrow now to continue those jobs. Alright, got any deadlines on these jobs? 9 days and no. Okay, lovely. A lot of email. Oh, we've got to pay rent tomorrow as well. So that's probably what one of those emails was. I find it funny that they implement that. In fact, you have to pay rent. What happens if you don't pay rent? Do they kick you out? Something? I don't know. Your rent is now due. You owe us 500. And it just says landlord. I mean, come on. Surely he has a name, right? Right, so these are the new ones from today. It's those idiots over at Movie Maniacs. They've ordered some kind of DD. Oh, that's why I need to replace some more stuff in there. So, okay. This one. Overheating PC. I bought a PC from you a while back. Oh, look! Timmy's at it again! He hasn't fitted... He hasn't fitted the thermal paste again! Timmy! Timmy! This Uncle Timmy is ruining our business. He never fits thermal paste, does he? Oh. And then this is a 3D Mark score. Oh, wow. I'm cross with Timmy. Timmy ruins our business. Oh, wow. Seriously, though, what is wrong with Timmy? Can Timmy just sort it out? Come on, Timmy. Honestly, he's meanie. What a meanie. Right, there you go. I've sorted that out. I knew Timmy would play up again, though. I knew it. I knew it. Also, I wonder how many of these we're going to get. Honestly, I should call the series, instead of calling it PC Building Sim, I should call it Timmy Strikes Again. Sorry for anyone that's called Timmy, by the way. Unbelievable. Okay, starting it now. And boom, it can boot to its OS. So this job is complete. Right, next one. Now, this was the 3D Mark score, so better hope that the brand new graphics card that I'm about to install is good. Right, so now we need to run 3D Mark on here. And hopefully we beat the score. Right, and while that's doing that, I'm going to work on another PC. Right, this one's quite a simple one. Replace the HDD. Reckon I'll have the parts for that. Pop that there a minute. Right, so while its 3D Mark is running, I'll get on with this. So, make sure it can. Right, so this is just the the disk drivers. I reckon it'll be in this side in this case. I bet it won't be. Knowing how it isn't, is it? Why is this always the case? Wait, where is it? That's under there. That's the first. I don't think I've ever replaced stuff on this particular case before. In terms of the store, I've definitely worked on this case before, but not the storage. So what storage components do we have here? I have got two up there. So obviously I was meaning. It's a more totally easy store, 500 gig. So I was obviously meaning to. Unplugging these HDDs is just the most irritating thing in the world. So it should be broken, yeah. More Tony Easy Store, 500 gig, sell that, and then pop in a brand new one. I don't know why that moved so quickly. Right, there you go, that is the whole job done. I will also need to install a brand new OS, actually. A problem is detected, an Omega system has been... What? I'm not used to that, then. Well, I'll start running that again, then. Oh, that's never happened before. Hopefully that's not a new thing. Oh, great, I forgot the fact that for some reason this is covered by a PCU mount. What? Right, it's done it again now. What's going on with this PC? But I'll watch it. What? What's going on here then? I'll just let it run like that, because that was not a problem before. Nothing on the scanner. Okay. Run 3D marking. What's going on? What is going? Seriously, what is going on? No cables missing? All the parts are in, aren't they? According to this, it's ready to boot. It's something to do with the fact that for some reason the USB drive is not installed in this computer. Is it something to do with that? Because I don't know what's happened. There's supposed to be a USB in there. Right, let's try running it again with the USB in there. Alright, so what if I reinstall 3D Mark? Right, I'll reinstall 3D Mark. That's weird though, I've never had that problem before. With this, I've never had that problem before. Might have to look it up after the stream. Because I mean, but it's working. The actual computer itself is working. It's just on 3D Mark, so it shouldn't be doing it. I mean, it can run fine. It just doesn't run 3D Mark. Can I use a different game or something? See if I can use a different game. There you go, I've switched the game now. I don't think I can do that actually. Right, run. Okay, I think we are unfortunately going to have to reject this job because something has gone wrong with it. I think we're going to have to... So whose was this? It was this one here. Yeah, I sent it back for a reason, you know. I sent it back because it didn't work. Yeah, I don't know, I'll have to look that up because I'm actually confused. I've never had an issue like that before. Ever. That's a weird issue. I think I was in the middle of this job, wasn't I? Right, while that installs its brand new, whatever it is, we need to try and figure out what's going wrong with this PC. Storage is working fine. Right, RAM. Right, a minute, I need to just power this thing off because it's finished. So the RAM's not a problem. Let's do the cooling. Nope, cooling's not at fault. Processor, I'll have a look at that. Processor works. Remember to apply thermal paste, Uncle Timmy. Also, I'm going to be reminded of that every single time now. Cough, Uncle Timmy. Right, so I'll check the PSU now. Honestly, it's a pain to get this PSU. If not, it'll be the graphics card. It's the PSU. Okay. I'm going to need to go to the shop then and get a brand new power supply. It was a Sheen Parking 250, I can tell, because it says there's one in my inventory. Sheen Parking 250. Like, I won't buy it yet. I'm going to wait, obviously, until the end of the day, because I might have more parts I want to order. So, at least I've found out the issue with that. So, that's the power supply I need to fit. So, get on with another job now. Well, these ones are finished. This one was replace the PSU and replace the RAM. The RAM I reckon I can replace, but the RAM I think I can probably replace straight away, can't I? Or do they want exactly the same RAM? It was 4 gig of RAM. Or do they just want me to fit any old 4 gig? Okay, they're fine with it being a different sort then. It's still 4 gig of RAM, so it doesn't really matter. They are fine with that. D. Steinbeck, that was. Runs a bit slow. Oh, it said don't do that. Was that a used part? Was that a used part put in? So that was... Where was that? That was memory. Was that 4 gig? Have I got a 4 gig that isn't? I think they're all used. Okay. So they want a separate one. So give me a budget of 95 for that, and I also need to replace the PSU actually. So I'll do that and order them at the same time. So man, this thing's a bit of a pain of a place. Seriously, man, I hate this case. I hate it. There's too many nuts and bolts. Right, so the PSU is... Need to remove that. Just basically remove all the cables, so I can actually get to the ones that I need to unplug. I just need to get... Oh, I had it then. Why is it such a pain? Please. Please, game. There you go. Honestly, why can't I remove these actual case parts? Why can't I remove them? Oh my word, this is a pain. Why can't I just remove these wires? Had it then. Boom. Oh my word, that is the most irritating job in the world. It wouldn't come out now. There was an SSD, which I actually took out by accident, so I put that back in. Right, so what PSU does it need? Power supply. It's a Silverstone ep4. Actually, it'll tell me, because it'll say there's one in my inventory. And we also need 4 gig of RAM as well. This was the one that it was originally, so get one of those. And then power supplies. Silverstone, there you go, that's the one. I reckon that's what we're going to be doing for today, isn't it? Because I can't actually go and get more. So bye now. They'll come tomorrow. They will. Oh, I also need to remember the ones I completed today. Collect the reward from that. So this one here. They said I couldn't be happier, but they gave me 4 stars, so obviously they could be happier. 5-star there. That's all the ones, isn't there? Yep. So I've leveled up, which is cool. Who's this? Saying great work has inspired me to get back into business. I spotted a niche over here in Marbella. Can't speak too much about it. Let's just say it's a golden opportunity. This is from Tim. Do we trust Tim? In return, I'll give you 10% of Tim's red hot repairs. It feels like what? Can't speak too much about this. Just all I need is a little float. $5,000. What an idiot! Really? You know, I'm starting to really hate Uncle Tim. He's making me pay $5,000. There must be a good reason for this. Seriously though, Uncle Tim, he better have a reason. Cool, there you go. There's the new parts that I ordered. So the next one now. Hand prod of a computer. How many offers are coming in here? What? However, great. I don't get this. They're telling me. I don't know. Hello again. You received the previous hardware with great satisfaction. Your final reward worth $0 is being. Come on. Hardware must reach benchmark of 3,000 to fully verify your earliest response will be appreciated. This company are just like basically just taking the mick out of me, aren't they? Okay. Right, accept. Really? Oh. Do I need to build it? Do I need to build the whole thing? Please build a system. Okay. Funny. Very funny. Right. 3D Mark score. Got 11 days. Intel components. They want Intel components. Okay. 3D Mark score. They want Intel parts. Urgent. Even though there's no wait at all, so that's fine. So these are just all 3D Mark scores. Oh man, there's too many. So I need to go to that whiteboard then, and I'll have to wait until the end of the day for that. That doesn't mean I'm only down to 1, unfortunately. Right, the problem, this was the PSU, wasn't it? So this one, that's the broken one. This was the Sheen Power King one in here. So at the moment I just have a problem with missing cables. See, it's crazy the amount of cables that go into one of these things. I don't know why that got disconnected. And then put the case on the side. Oh, there's also a PSU mount. There you go. Right, this thing can now boot with its brand new power supply. Yes, it works. So that's good. That's that job completed. Which means I can assign. Unfortunately, they've given me no money to do it with. Unfortunately, give me 5 stars. They did. Cool. Right. So where was that job again? Go to whiteboard. There you go. So it needs a 3,000 3D Mark score. So that's all I need to do with it. Right, this was the PCU and RAM. So the RAM was the Adata one, not that like that. So there you go, boom. And they also want they're the ones with the PSU. There you go. Put that in there. The world's worst PSU design, basically, because you can only access it through almost nothing at all. Cool, and there's ones up here. I must have accidentally connected those, maybe. Yeah. Is that everything now? Yes, it is. So any PC parts, a dust filter. Where does that go? Oh, come on. Why is this case so annoying? There you go. And a PSU mount. Also, I hate this design of case though. It's very crammed. And it's also just, oh my word, it's frustrating. So yeah, this thing can now boot to its OS. Cool, that's another 2 jobs done. Right, so we've got space now in our workshop. So what stuff can we just fix like on the spot? Got a bunch of just diagnosed problems at the moment. Man, this is a pain. There's so many of these, like, find a 3D mark of this sort of thing. So 3D mark score of 2134. And hopefully this thing doesn't just break whenever you start 3D mark. I don't know why that happened even. If anyone knows why, I'd like to know. Well, I'll see if it runs 3D mark now. And if it does, then I know if it does not work, then it's a problem that I've done myself. Turns out, as long as you didn't have to wait to like restart it and everything, it's quite annoying. Right, run. Good. So if it does go wrong now, I know it's something that I've done, at least. Not that that's a good thing. Right. Oh, it's only got a Pentium. That's our problem solved straight away. Pop a brand new. I've got an Intel i3 here. Have I got a quad core? I've got an i5 there. I'll use that. Unless they've said anything about used parts. This is Thomas.Gregg. Thomas.Gregg. The only thing he wants is an Intel. Now that's cool because I happen to. I mean, I don't know why you're saying that, because to be fair, he already has an Intel in there, so I could only fit an Intel. I couldn't fit anything else. But I reckon. Oh, thermal paste. Actually, that might. Did I not fit thermal paste maybe, and that's why that other one was breaking whenever I tried to start 3D mark? That might have been why. Actually, thinking about it, that could have been why. But there you go, so hopefully, I mean, I haven't actually spent any money, so even if it goes wrong, it's okay. There you go, so this thing can actually run 3D mark. So there you go, that'll get on with it now. I have to wait for a bit now. How bad is this a good PC or a bad one? I need to get 2100, but to be fair, it's got a quad core i5 in there now, but I haven't actually spent any money on it. Okay, it's just a used part. I think it was when I was upgrading a guy's PC from an i5 to an i7. I remember it. But the graphics card could still use uprating, I don't really know yet. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. It sounds ridiculous. Right. This thing's getting quite a bit done in its 3D mark testing, isn't it? Well, it is frustrating having to sit through 3D mark though. It can be quite frustrating. .200 frames it's done so far, so it's managing quite a bit. It's quite a laggy PC. Right, the score is 2134. Let's see what we can get. Oh, I just missed out. Graphics, so the CPU is great now, but we still need a better graphics card. Right, let's see if I've got a better one there. I reckon I might do. I just need a better graphics card, I don't need anything else. Right, let's move this graphics card then and see if I've got a better one there. So this one was, wow, it was a 4 gig VRAM worth $53. This one's worth $57. So it could be better. It's worth more. Not to say it's better though, is it? Budget's high enough for me to do it, so tell you what I'll do is I'll search for a new graphics card while I run 3D Mark with one of these brand new I'll just try it with the one that's worth more. Wait, this case can handle 2 graphics cards. Apparently it can't. Well, I'll try that, but if it doesn't work, I will. Well, I'll start searching for a new one. So it was an Asus something. We'll see how much is it worth. It was one of these, wasn't it? Actually, was it that? This was the one here. It's not actually worth. Yeah, the inventory one. So it's only worth $160. The one I just put in there now is worth $180. Really, in terms of VRAM, it's 4 gig, then 6 gig. I can't go like in between. I'll see if I can get a set of 4 gig that's worth more. This 4 gig's worth quite a bit, and that's the exact cost of the budget, weirdly. But I would like to do it slightly under that. Here you go, here's a one. It's the upgraded version of that 960. I reckon still not worth loads. That's the thing, I want it to be worth a lot. That's the problem, I just can't understand. It's getting better FPS though. It was getting 12, it's now getting 14. So I reckon maybe we can do it. At the moment it's on a 2071. I mean, if I can do it just using a used graphics card, I'll be glad. Let's see what we got. So it was 2071 2247, which is enough. Cool. So it turns out it was better, despite the fact that the specs basically look, well, the same. That's nice. Right, then we also need to fit the PCI lock. So cool. Managed to fix that one. So these two are both done. So we've got these ones to do now. Oh, come on. Why do we all have to do, like, replacing the HDD? They're so annoying. No, the PSU, I mean, not the HDD. Honestly, the PSU is, like, depends on the case, really. Some cases are fine. So this one is replace the CPU and replace the PSU. I'll get instructions of what I need to do now from the owner of the PC. Oh great, it's this sort, isn't it? The sort that has the most irritating cables in the entire world. Luckily, it came out quite easily, so it appears I'm going to have to. The PSU, I haven't got another one there, so that's because I don't often buy them. They're not the sort of thing you upgrade. They're the only sort of thing you replace. Oh, luckily, so unless the person Blake, they're called, unless the person does anything like use parts, I've got another of those. they're not bothered. Lovely. Because I have an AMD Ryzen like that, I think. AMD Ryzen 3 quad-core 1200. I actually have a 1300X version. So it's an ever so slight upgrade. Which I think should count, right? I mean, it's a slight upgrade for free. I mean, come on. I don't think that's counted. It hasn't, has it? Come on! Really? That's unbelievable. It needs to be exactly the same sword, does it? So it was a quad-core. It was an AMD Ryzen 3 quad-core 1200, which is worse, but okay. AMD 3 Ryzen, it's one of these, yeah, it's worse, but... And then a power supply, it was a Sheen Power King 400, yep, because there's one in my inventory. So now I've got that. I will send those to come tomorrow. Oh, I should have bought a case. I still need to buy the case for this thing. So this thing is going to need a 3D Mark score of 3000. So I reckon an i5 quad core will be good. Just to say, are there any policies on used parts? No. Okay, so I reckon, have I got an i5 already there? No, I don't have any i5s, unfortunately. Do I have any quad cores? Oh! AMD Ryzen 3s. They should be good enough, shouldn't they? Okay, I'll get one. I'll get an AMD one then, because I have got an AMD Ryzen 3 quad core there. So I reckon, and in terms of graphics cards as well. Have I got a good graphics there? I've got that Asus there. That's actually, it's not great, that Asus, is it? I don't understand how it isn't good though. I mean, it has a 4 gig VRAM. I mean, it's worth quite a bit. Okay, so I'll also order then an i5 for that. No, not an i5. I've got the AMD Ryzen 3 there, so I'll use that. So my case needs to be... No, the case isn't the thing that packs it, is it? I'm going to go with... Well, there's no budget, but they're not paying me, so I do want... I'll go with the same one I did last time. Should be okay, shouldn't it? And then the motherboard needs to be an AM4 one. We'll go with the same motherboard that I used before, because it's quite a nice little motherboard. And that can be released tomorrow as well. So there you go. The first parts for that PC are getting shipped then. Oh, I do also need to collect the money for the things I did today. They were happy with that. And I also completed another one. Here you go, this one's been completed. Very happy with that because I used Intel parts. And that's all of them, is it, I think? So at the moment, they're all the jobs. The last job I had was the 23rd. That's the least, like, the most out-of-date one. So I only have 3 jobs left to do now, which is nice. Plus the one on the bench, actually. So, end that and get to the 29th now. There is a job due for the 1st. Which job is that? This one here. So that needs to be done quite soon. Oh, this is the box for... This is the case for the PC that's going to go here. So, time to start fitting the parts, I reckon. And actually, I'll accept the jobs for this upcoming day as well. Oh my word, we've got so many. There's too many. Diagnose and fix. Replace the HDD. Diagnose and fix. Diagnose and fix, of course. They're all diagnose and fix, because why not? So when you fit a motherboard to a PC, it's just like the main part. It's so nice. Cool. So what next then? So the processor, AMD Ryzen 3 1300X. That should be thermal paste. That's the cooler from the other one, so I'm not going to go stealing the cooler. In terms of storage, again, there's no thought about that, so I'll just put the base in. Because really, all I need to do is a good graphics card and processor. That's the only thing this thing needs to be focused on, so I can just fit the most basic kind of that. In terms of other things, so I've got, there you go, 2 gig of RAM. That can go in there. You know what? I will put in a 4 gig. You need to have 4 gigs, just in case, and just in case it still runs bad. I have got a good graphics card there. That won't be enough though. That will not be enough. If I go to the shop and get myself a good graphics card, I'll get one with 6 gig VRAM to ensure that they're happy with it. Cheapest one with 6 gig, 320 on us there. So they're putting in some new one, and it's a mini. So it's quite a short one. So that's great. So I'll buy that now. I think I should have waited, shouldn't I? So because I need to buy a PSU system for this as well. Again, I'll just buy the cheapest one I can. There's one on sale there. They're all the same size, so it doesn't matter. So I need a PCU. So I've got that. Oh, I need a cooling fan. I need, yeah, a cooling fan and power supply. All the others are good. So CPU cooling, right, what socket is it? It's an AM4 socket, so we'll get this one because it fits all sockets. Next day delivery, buy. And there you go. Nothing else that can fit to this now. Right, this one was replace CPU and the PSU, so this was the one here, the brand new. Why is it not picking up that I've replaced the CPU? I have. It's exactly the same type as it was before. And now it's saying I have. Wait, why does this thing have no cables? I'm actually confused. Why does this thing not have any of its cables connected up? I didn't disconnect them. No, never mind. Right, so now we need to install the side panel. And this thing, also PSU mount. I hate these cases so much. There's just too many bolts and everything. It's just silly. Hello. Right. So we're in the chat. Put hello. Yeah, hello. Back. Right, there you go. What's the next job? So we've got upgrade, fix. Upgrades are quite easy as long as they're not 3D Mark score upgrades. They're all 3D. Oh, this one should be quite quick. It's a very small upgrade. So I'll go ahead and do that. I should be able to do that with used parts, actually. This is from J.Raymond. So I will just check. J. Raymond, do you mind about parts? He just wants Intel parts, nothing else. So not actually bothered, just is interested in Intel parts. And this is another one of those annoying cases where everything is on a different side to where it normally is, and is kind of annoying to look at, like in terms of it's just all squashed in there. So, well, the graphics card straight away. It's a 1050 Ti. So whatever issues they're having, let me guess, they've got like a Pentium or something. It's only an i3, so I reckon I can improve on that. It's only an i3 dual core, so the process is definitely its weakness, but we don't have one. Weirdly, we actually don't have one. So straight away, I know we want an Intel i5, and we'll go for 600K because they're good ones. They are. I'll get 2 actually while I'm at it because they're good ones and they're great for fitting in PCs. So I'll end day. Ton of there you go. So these are all the parts for the brand new PC we're building. And also, I think there was a job which I finished yesterday, which I didn't get to collect the reward on actually. Collect, and that was a 5-star review. Somebody's happy. New parts of it. Postman. We failed to deliver to you today because there wasn't enough space in your corridor. We'll try again tomorrow. What? Upgrade graphics card, 16 gig of RAM. Okay. Can play F1 2017 minimum spec. Okay. 5,000 basic. That's quite a high 3D Mark score. I'll say that. That's a oh dear. Apparently we've got a PC here. Oh dear. Okay, I'll do that one today then. That's our priority one. This one needs to be completed in 2 days. That's the priority, I think. So I'll start on that afterwards then. Right, time to start fitting these parts. Oh, I already fitted one of those. So I need a cooler. That's one of those that's the brand new one there. As long as, hopefully the thermal paste, did the thermal paste stay overnight? Nope, it didn't. And then they also want, it's already got memory in there. Graphics card be bought for it, 6 gig of VRAM. I mean, come on, 6 gig of VRAM. I mean, that's obviously going to be good enough, right? I should hope so. Get a... Where does the power unit go? So that's all the parts, apparently. Every single one of the parts. Except the case parts. Right, so what we need to do now then... Yeah, it has got everything. So what we're going to have to do now is fit the millions of cables that go inside a PC, and that's why this PC looks so empty at the moment, is because there's no cables. I mean, that's what makes a PC special, I presume. Millions and millions of cables. What? There you go. Wouldn't let me click on that there. So there you go, the second PC that we have built so far. Built from scratch, that is. It's actually, we are going to need to install an OS on here, aren't we? Obviously not. So we need to install 3D Mark. I'll get that running on here. Taking its time to install. There you go. Yes. Oh, this was the one where I was fitting a brand new processor. That was the i5 I was fitting. Yes, it is. I bought 2 of them, didn't I? So, oh, thermal paste. Why is that something so easy to forget? But seriously though, it is like the most easy thing to forget, but it's like the one thing that will cause the PC to just not work. It is really one of those things. It is properly annoying. Again, this one also needs to run PC. Also needs to run 3D Mark, but I can't run 3D Mark yet. You know what, I'm just going to buy it. Right, so we'll just stay with this one. Make sure it doesn't crash. Good. Needs to get to 3,000, so hopefully it can do that. I mean, it's got 6 gig of VRAM in there. I mean, come on. So most important, that I'm gonna go and buy another USB stick. Quick cable. No, I'm just going to go with the USB. It can come tomorrow, the brand new USB. It's 24 FPS. That's a good sign that we're on for a pretty good 3D Mark score. So there you go. Hopefully, unfortunately, it is getting a lower. It's getting a low score here, but hopefully that'll be enough. I mean, we're still doing all right. I mean, it's got over 500, over the 500 mark, 600 mark even. Yes, it made it. The CPU was not quite good enough, but the good graphics card pulled it in. So, oh, that's nice. That's a nice feeling that I've completed that task. Five stars. Obviously, they didn't pay me any money because they're the meanest people in the world. They just like scam you, obviously. Right, now I can pop my USB drive in this thing, and we need to try and achieve a slightly better score, fitted, better processor now. Also, I hate all these PCs that you just got to do 3D Mark stuff with. Because 3D Mark is just like the most tedious thing to run in the world. Right, I'm now going to go and get the one, this is an urgent one. Which one is it? It's the one that's due in 2 days. This one here, it's due in 2 days. So it's really urgent that I get it done. Right, I'll start this running then, make sure it works. Good. Right, so that can get on with its 3D Mark stuff. I now need to get on with this PC. I need to achieve 4,800 and it's now on 3,300, so it really is going to need some quite high specs. It's already got 8 gig of RAM, so really we're looking again mainly at the processor. It's got an i5, so I could upgrade the i5. And it's got a 970 gaming, so I'll look at the budget for this and what the people say. So it's from V Fitzgerald. So it's this one down here. They want to have to use new ones anyway. 495 is the budget. That's an insane budget. Like, it really is an insane budget. So I can go and blow a bit of cash then. Let's look at what I've just taken out then. So, what I've just taken out, there was an i5 in there. Or an i3. So I reckon it's the 6100T that was in there before. I reckon that was the one that was in there before. Oh, I haven't taken it out yet. It's an i5 6400. So again, yeah, i5 6400 really could do with a better one. I mean, it's still such a good one, but... And then the graphics card as well. We'll have to look at the graphics card before. And it looks like this thing has achieved its 3D Mark score. Which means that it's finished. So, what was the graphics card I took out then? It was this. Was it the green one? I can't actually remember. I think it was. Yeah, it was the green one. So it's got 4 gig of VRAM in it. So I don't understand. What I'll have to do is fit a 6 gig of VRAM. But oh my, it's an insane thing. Like, so first of all, processor, I think. Has the i9 come out yet in game, or am I still waiting on the i9? Looks like we're still waiting on the i9. So the top of the range Intel at the moment is this one here. What's the budget? There's enough in the budget. I mean, this is the best Intel can do. And then in terms of graphics cards, what is the best they can do? I'm aiming for, maybe you'll see what I can get for 8 gig of VRAM. Can I get one that's within budget? So I'm already spending 250. So I've only got 2 something left. No, I've got less than that. That's 250. 200 on top, that's 450. I've got 245 to spend on it. 245. I reckon I can get 6 gigs for that. 245. I can't. Oh wow. So in terms of 4 gig, which is the best 4 gig, like the most expensive? So 245 we're looking for as a max. Here's one for 215. The one they had was worth more than that. The one they had was worth 280. So maybe it's not. Maybe the thing is, they've already got an excellent graphics card. That's what I don't understand. It is such a good graphics card that's already in there. Well, look, which sort of core frequency is better, lower or higher? Judging by the price, I'm guessing lower. No, higher, I mean. Right. CPU processors then. What's the cheaper Is an I can't get an i7 much cheaper. An i7 you can only get it 10 cheaper. That's the worst one. You know what, I might just spend over budget, and if they complain, they complain. I mean, at least they're getting what they asked for. Right, it's only 50 over budget. Only 50 over budget, so I'll spend that. I mean, come on, it's overdue, so I've gone and bought that, so I'll have to wait on those parts. Well, this one's quite simple, just replace the HDD. Seagate Barracuda 500 megs, this one, so what storage have I got there? I've got a 1 terabyte one that I'm not using, and it was new. Cool. Once I put in the cables, it registers as... Cool, it registered that I did it, so that was cool. Very quick job, that one. Very quick job. So these ones are more hard ones now. They're things like diagnose and fix. This one is just diagnose and fix, so depends on the problem here. I'm also going to dust it out because, again, I don't like working with a dirty PC. That's all of it, yep. Okay. This is just the guessing game of what's broken, basically, now. So we'll start with the graphics card. No, we'll start with the CPU. Okay. Both parts were broken already. Oh, I've already got an Intel Celeron there that isn't broken. So let's have a look. Whose PC is that? It's Hazel Leaf 95. They don't appear to have said anything, so nope. Okay, I'll use the used Celeron I've got then. And then thermal paste. And then in terms of cooling, that's the one behind me, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. So no matter what, I still need a brand new one of those. Actually, I'll be able to scroll down and see, won't I? Was it a Mortoni Thermal 100? It was. Mortoni Thermal 100. That's all I'm going to be doing now for today. That's a lot of sounds. Whoa, I've got a lot of things been delivered. And a lot of PCs that have been delivered. So what emails have we got? The dream is over. It's dead. Legal takedown. Okay, cross then. No subject. How do I send an email? Google, how do I send an email? Please, Google, how do I send an email? Why is this not working? I don't understand what that's about. What? Do not get back to me. PC. So want me to make improvements to the PC that I built. Okay. Upgraded 3D Mark score. Okay. Upgrade 3D Mark score and RAM. Motherboard. Can't do that yet, unfortunately. And Postman missed me, apparently. Don't know why he keeps saying that. How? I'm a bit confused, actually, as to how that is even happening. So this is the one that we are fitting the i7 to, isn't it? Here's the i7. Put that in there. And then thermal paste. And then the cooling system can go back in. And then the graphics card, which was the 8 gig of RAM, 8 gig VRAM one. I mean, seriously, this PC is going to be nuts. 8 gig of VRAM and the top of the range i7. I mean, this guy could not complain, can he? It is like the ultimate PC, this thing. I wish I had it. And then I need to install a USB. So it's installing that now. This one was diagnosed and fixed, so brand new cooling system on there. I'm guessing that's not the only problem then. Oh, it was, okay. That was a very quick job, actually. Cooling fan and a processor later, and this thing is in the core. Oh, great. So I'll just have to replace it and. Alright, I'll sell the other one and then. Run. Right, while it's running 3D Mark, just check to see if it doesn't crash. There you go, good. And I'll collect orders. Actually, I haven't done collecting orders in a while. Collect. 5-star review from them. I've got another PC that... Oh, it's this thing, isn't it? Bit stupid of me. Yeah, I'm actually running out of space, so I'm not sure where I'm going to put all them. Collect. Ignore my budget. I did not ignore their budget. I don't understand some people. Oh, I hope this thing's really going to make... Seriously, I've packed so much in it. It'll be quite annoying. Well, this one just hasn't booted. I've actually finished it. I just didn't boot it. So all I need to do is boost it to OS. And that's it, job done. Okay, I don't know what that was about. Collect. So every time you complete a job, you do seem to get new parts available. What? It only improved by 350. It's got 8 gig of VRAM. I don't understand that. It's got 8 gig of VRAM in it. 8 gig. Oh. You know what? I give up on this one. I am gonna have to give up on that. Spent money on it, unfortunately, but I'm gonna have to give up on that. It's due tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to give up because that's just silly. I can't. I don't know what's happened there. Apparently, I've only put 100 sort of worth into it. They weren't happy with that, but oh wow. A little bit annoying, but never mind. So we've got a bunch that we need to just diagnose and fix, so I'll set those up. There is a bit of an sort of an over spill of amount of jobs, I think, that I have to do. Right, this one's going to need dust. That's for certain. I love the sound it makes while it's dusting. I mean, I said that earlier in the stream. It's like a... I love it. I reckon that's enough now. Right. Get on with the most obvious suspect at the moment. So, they were both fine. So that was not the problem. RAM. It's broken. And I should have another 8 gig there. I do have another 8 gig part there, as long as I don't... Joan Shelley. So as long as they don't mind me using used parts. I think I broke some RAM. Okay. I want new stuff. Of course you do. Okay, have I got any new RAM there? I don't. Okay, I'm going to sell that then. Actually, I'll get an exact copy since I need to. So memory, and it's an adapter. Yeah, 70, that fits, doesn't it? Because that's the budget they've given me. Okay, so problem is for that is solved. But I do unfortunately need to wait a day now for that to actually be delivered. And then this one, then let's get on with this. Also, it's annoying when people like don't. So what have we found here then? The quad core is fine. And so is the cooling system. That's also fine. So the next one is the memory. Of course the memory's broken. Of course it is. Just of course. Right, who does that belong to? Debal. Here he is. So I need to repair. It's a bit of a mystery. So both people happen to want new stuff, and it's both 8 gig of RAM. The coincidence. It's too much. Just too much. This is it, isn't it? The G-Skill 40... whatever it's called. G-Skill 40H2133MHZ. Yep, that is the one. So both of these will come tomorrow. And meanwhile, I will sell the 2 broken ones now. For the $3 that they're worth together. So much money, eh? They're worth so much money. And we'll just check I haven't got any complete jobs here waiting. No, actually, when's the next one due as well? So that one's due in 6 days. Oh look, it's February the 1st. Brand new month. And we're actually full with PCs now. That is unbelievable. It's full with PCs, the yard is. That's actually insane. And the postman has had to leave some behind. That is actually weird. Upgrades for my rig. I've actually dropped off 4-star, unfortunately. So I won't be able to take that. It's just discussing about the film industry. Okay. Bad energy. Okay, I can remove viruses. What about this? It just doesn't turn on. Oh, it's hazel leaf again. Bit confused. They want me to remove the I don't get that. Remove the cliff edge tank. So what do you want exactly? Diagnose and fix, of course. Can you build something for me? I need a new PC. Can you help? I just want to play World of Warcraft minimum spec. I read that team group parts are really good. You want me to build a whole new PC just for that? Just for a game? To be fair, I think you'd be better buying one than not getting a custom one made, because it's kind of expensive. Never mind. Obviously a fan. Right. We're fitting the brand new parts. The Adapter one goes in here. Oh, great. That's not all of it. Oh, please. I'm hoping the RAM is all that needs fixing in this thing. Oh, sweet. It is the only thing that needs fixing. So this one can at least be fixed, but the other one appears to need more parts. Which is not great. And we've got no room. Well, I don't understand what to do now. PC store. I'm gonna need to buy the PC storage cupboard. I'm gonna have to buy it because I can't physically fit. So I'm just bringing these all into their storage. stuff so I can have some room for the new ones that need to come. And then this one can go here on the desk. Right, so what's the other problem with this thing? And again, they don't want old parts, which is the massive faff for me. Because it costs lots of money to do. Let me guess, graphics card's broken. That'll be the biggest pain. Oh, phew, it's not broken. Okay, where's the storage in this thing? Because it could be that the storage often plays up. So it could be the storage. Right, so storage is working. I'm starting to get quite confused now. Well, the only thing I haven't checked now is the PSU. That's the only thing I haven't checked. Actually, you know what? What if I just power it up? Maybe the BIOS will give me some help. You what? You what? F2 to enter BIOS. Well, I'm wondering if something's gone wrong here. By the looks of it, this one's working fine. Right, I'm actually wondering what's going on here, because it seems fine. Right, the one more thing I can check is the PSU. After that, every single part, except the case fan, actually, I could check the case fan, then I'd get that out. It's a pain to get out. So it better be this. But there is very little now. PSU is broke. What? I am so confused. I've replaced the RAM. Like, and they even said that they think they've knocked the RAM loose. I've replaced the RAM. Look, it's there. I've replaced it. Okay. What if I try taking out the RAM, and then putting the RAM back in? What? Right, where's the case fan? Well, maybe this thing doesn't have a case fan. Right, I'm actually confused because I'm gonna run through of what parts this thing has. Check, 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 check. Motherboard. I'm not doing the that means I'm basically taking apart the whole PC, so it probably won't be. If it's the motherboard, nothing would work. That's what I'm confused about. If it was any of these things, it wouldn't work. The PC works. If you check the BIOS, there is no errors on the BIOS. No errors at all. Okay, it appears we've got another bugged job, because there's nothing wrong with this PC. So, yeah, it appears we've got another bit of a bug there. It was one of the diagnosing fixers, Joan Shalley. Is there anything it mentions in the email? I have to quit that. Will damage my rating, but a bit lost there, I think. World of Warcraft minimum spec. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to install Will It Run on my own PC so I can look up what I need to put in it. And I'll write it down. Okay, I've got a notepad there. I see a notepad. I see a notepad. So, rip that up. So look. So, we are going to need, once I'm restarting my PC, we're going to need, so looking at this then, email, World of Warcraft minimum spec. Minimum, World of Warcraft minimum. So, World of Warcraft minimum spec. We need 1 gig RAM, 2 gig VRAM, 6 gig storage, Intel Core i3 6320 and an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 960. Okay. Now that is set. It did say minimum, didn't it? Yes, it says minimum. Right, so now I've got what we need. Right, any preferences from the person as well? Team group. Okay, so I'll put next to the RAM T group, because that's the company that make the RAM, and that's all. They want new components as well. It has to be all new. So first thing on our list, first of all, budget is 1,000. So I'll jot down the price of each thing. So the RAM, preferably made by Team Group. So the cheapest thing Team Group make is a 4 gig. That is the cheapest one they make. So it costs $40. That is the cheapest one they make. I'll get it in red, because we only need 1 gig anyway, so it's okay. So that is straight away $40. The delivery fee don't count, by the way, as part of the actual parts of what I pay for the delivery fee. So the next thing is VRAM. So it has to be 2 gig VRAM will be enough. 2 gigs. So what's the cheapest 2 gig we can get? Oh, yeah, sort by price. Ascending. $75 is the cheapest. I'm going to go with a GeForce GT 1030. So that's 75. I'm jotting this all down so I can add it up at the end. Next one is 6 gig of storage. Did I read that? 6 gig? Oh wait, that means I can go with the littlest one possible. 6 gig is that. I'll give them the 250. Actually, you know what? I won't, because they might have planned it out exactly. So that's another 20. It doesn't seem like they've done that, does it? Processor. Intel Core i3 6320. So it's the top of the range i3. i3 6320, and that costs 115. And an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 960. Oh. What? Wait, what? So VRAM and graphics card are both listed. Well, which one do I go with? Oh, I might. Oh yeah, because I haven't bought it yet. It's fine. So NVIDIA GeForce. Oh, I can just search, can't I? It's a GTX 960. What sort? Just says GTX 960. What sort of 960? Well, I'll go with a 4 gig VRAM one. And that costs 170. Actually, think about it, I don't need to do all this adding up, because if I go to the cart and put it down to 10, you can see there, the total cost is 420. So that's good. And then we also need, obviously, the other basics, like a cooling fan. And we're using an Intel processor. What does an Intel processor socket use? What socket does it use? The one we're using uses it's an i3 6320, so it uses an LJA socket, LJA 1151 socket. So, boom. Motherboard, we want obviously an LJA one, so we'll get the equivalent that we used to use, exactly the same one. Get one with a higher RAM speed, actually. That's 190. And then memory, got that. Graphics cards, got that. Storage, got that. Power supply. Do want one with a we'll go with quite a beefy one. And since I've got quite a bit of money, we're going to splash out and get a big case. Go with a full tower case, because we have the money. And then the case fans come with it, don't they? Generally. You know what, I'm going to buy a couple of these anyway. Just because. So, minus the $30 for the fans, and the $10, that's minus $40. It's $900 and something. It's within budget. How about that? It's within budget. And we get same day delivery. Oh wow. That's just killed my business. But never mind, I'll get it all back now. So this is the case. It's a massive case. Oh cool, I like the case that we've picked. So which one is it for this then? This is the i3 6320. Oh, I'm done. I haven't fitted the motherboard yet. Right, once we finish this PC, I think we'll wrap up the stream. This is going to be a pretty big PC, this one. Fitting it with a big case on purpose. So it's an i3 6320. And then thermal paste. And then fan. And the air cooler. Boom. Right, graphics card. Which one did I buy? It was a 960. So this one. I ended up buying that anyway. I didn't need to buy that. It was GTX 960, so... I can go in there. Right, next part. The RAM. Very basic RAM this thing has got. Graphics of storage now. I bought 120 for this one. Whoa. So you need to remove this first. This case is weird. So that's the HDD put in. Power supply now. That'll go in there, won't it? Wow, this is a pretty crazy case. Just cables now to fit. Crazy. This thing's... Oh, it's going to look a lot less empty, I think, while someone's actually connected everything. That is lots of cables. I mean, lots and lots of cables. In real life, this would be a nightmare. So it is a good enough spec. So now I need to install the rest of the case again. And there's also a back panel. So we're going to put in now a USB drive so that this thing can install itself. One of those. So there you go, I can put that away now. I'll pop it like there in case I ever need to make another design order like that. Whoa! Honestly, doing a PC like that is cool, but man, it is definitely harder. Like, when's the next job? What we need to do? When does it expire? Like, first of all, let's get this thing out the door and get my money from it. Collect 5-star, $1,200 I got from that. I'm still a bit sort of under budget, unfortunately. Like under money, if you see what I mean. So when is the next? Wait, I had one that was completed in there. Why did I have a completed PC in there? So these are all in transit, these ones. I won't be able to take that one, that's too high. I won't take any more of those high 3D Mark score ones. They don't work, really. There is an insane number of PCs now. So what's the next one I need to complete by? It's on the 6th, upgrade my PC. It's called. So this one, is it? It's not much of an upgrade. But I only need to upgrade it by 10. I'd rather not use this case. Well, if I don't need to. So just going to do a little bit of housekeeping. And then I'll finish it there. So, and then I'm also going to get a job up. There you go. So there's nice ones to do with actually just making it to do with specs. Well, that should be enough for now. So, thank you so much for watching what was basically, well, I've done so many of these now. 4th one, was it? Now, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Again, thank you for watching this quite long, actually, Mad Chili stream. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.